In a shocking turn of events, the UK's Court of Justice has given the green light to MI6, the nation's foreign intelligence agency, to dive deep into the lives of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. We're talking about serious allegations here, claims that this couple has intentionally sought to undermine the monarchy. Yeah, you heard that right. Legal insiders are buzzing with talk of an investigation that's based on significant findings. It appears Harry and Meghan may have manipulated sensitive state affairs for their own personal and political gain. What a fall from grace for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who were once idolized by millions. Now, let's break this down. MI6 doesn't just get involved in petty squabbles. This is a big deal, folks. The court's decision to involve the intelligence agency suggests that this isn't just a royal family drama, it's a matter of national security. Apparently, senior intelligence officials flagged private communications between the Sussexes and undisclosed foreign entities. That's right, this is not just gossip. We're talking about serious security concerns. And while Prince Harry's military background has always drawn attention, it's Meghan Markle who's really raising eyebrows. Allegations are flying that she's been using classified information not just for her own benefit, but to influence the media and political figures. Can you believe that? A senior judicial official, who chose to remain anonymous, has indicated that there's credible evidence showing that some conversations and documents accessed through royal privilege were weaponized to gain leverage with international media and power players. It gets better, or worse, depending on how you look at it. The court had no choice but to hand this over to national intelligence authorities. Meghan, known for her outspoken critiques of the royal institution, is under a microscope like never before. There are claims that she orchestrated a series of leaks aimed at senior royals and even cabinet officials. The goal? To create a power base that spans both sides of the Atlantic. Analysts are saying that her leap from Hollywood actress to international political figure was not just a career move, it could potentially cross legal lines. This is beyond scandalous. Adding fuel to the fire, a 37-page dossier submitted to the court is reportedly packed with encrypted emails and redacted transcripts. These documents reveal Meghan's communications with unidentified consultants who specialize in reputation management and public influence. And get this, these consultants were allegedly funded through shell companies linked to the couple's Archewell Foundation, which is currently under financial scrutiny. Talk about sketchy. Meanwhile, Harry, who was once celebrated for his military service and charitable endeavors, is now facing growing distance from former allies in the UK defense and intelligence community. His past colleagues are claiming that he's become unpredictable and misguided, with many attributing this shift to Meghan's influence. Sir Malcolm Trent, a security expert, weighed in on this situation, stating that the involvement of MI6 isn't just symbolic. It signifies that the British government sees a substantial threat to national interests. This goes way beyond royal gossip. We're now in the realm of state-level investigation. As public outrage escalates, voices are getting louder demanding that Harry and Meghan be stripped of their titles and barred from returning to the UK. What began as a royal couple's pursuit of freedom has morphed into what many are calling the biggest betrayal in royal history since King Edward VIII. If MI6 finds any truth to the court's suspicions, we're not just talking about reputations on the line. This could have serious repercussions. The implications of this inquiry are staggering. Imagine the fallout if MI6 confirms any of the allegations. We're not just looking at a couple losing their royal titles, this could shake the very foundations of the monarchy itself. The British public is watching closely, with many feeling betrayed and angry. They thought they were supporting a couple seeking to carve out their own path, only to find out they may have been playing a dangerous game behind the scenes. This scandal isn't just about Harry and Meghan, it's about the integrity of the monarchy and the trust that the British people place in their royal family. The monarchy has weathered many storms, but this one is unlike anything we've seen in recent history. The stakes are high, and the consequences could be far-reaching. So what's next? As the investigation unfolds, we can expect more revelations to come to light. The media frenzy is only just beginning, and both Harry and Meghan will need to respond, whether they want to or not. The truth might be out there, but the question is, how much of it will actually come to light? And when it does, how will it affect their standing, not just in the UK, but around the world? The pressure is mounting on Harry and Meghan to come forward and address these allegations head-on. The public is not just curious, they're demanding answers. How will they navigate this storm? Will they continue to portray themselves as victims of the royal institution, or will they take on a more aggressive stance to defend their actions? The narrative they choose to adopt could significantly impact their public perception and future endeavors. As we keep our eyes glued to the developments, one can't help but wonder what Harry and Meghan are thinking right now. Are they regretting their decisions? Do they feel trapped by the very institutions they sought to escape? Or are they plotting their next move in this high-stakes game of royal chess? The world is watching, and the pressure is mounting. And let's not forget the role of the media in all this. The tabloids, which have historically played a significant role in the lives of royals, are salivating at the prospect of this explosive scandal. They'll be digging for every tidbit, every piece of dirt they can find to keep the story alive. This is a feeding frenzy, and Harry and Meghan will have to contend with the relentless scrutiny that comes with it. They may have sought freedom from the royal spotlight, but it appears they've stepped into a different kind of limelight, one that's equally, if not more, unforgiving. As public sentiment starts to shift, some are beginning to question whether Harry and Meghan's quest for independence was truly genuine or whether it was a carefully crafted public relations strategy. Were they merely seeking to capitalize on their royal status while simultaneously attempting to dismantle the institution that granted them that very status? It's a complex web of intrigue, and as the investigation unfolds, we may find ourselves facing even more questions than answers. Let's also consider the implications for the broader royal family. How does this scandal affect the monarchy as an institution? Will it force a re-evaluation of how royals interact with the media and the public? The monarchy has always been an institution steeped in tradition, but in a rapidly changing world, could this be the catalyst for a much-needed overhaul? As public outrage intensifies, calls for transparency and accountability will likely echo from all corners. The British public has a right to know what's happening behind closed doors, especially when it involves figures who have historically been held to a different standard.